Sutton here invited me out on a date and then proceeded to walk out on the tab.
This man asked you to go with him on a date and then he left before the bill came?
So we scheduled for 5:30 on a Friday, and I was a little bit late. I showed up at 6:15.
45 minutes late.
Showing up 45 minutes late is pure disrespect for him and his time.
So I showed up at 6:15, and that was when our date proceeded.
So to the extent he was excited to see and meet you finally, that might be compromised after 45 minutes of waiting on someone?
Just pleasantries in regards to when I show up, and I'm a little frantic because I know that I'm running late. So sitting down, the waiter originally comes over and I go ahead and I order myself a margarita because they're my favorite. So I originally go ahead with my margarita, order a calamari as well. Well, after I finished the original appetizer, I went ahead and I ordered another drink, and I don't really like to drink on an empty stomach, so I not only had the calamari, but I also had the fried alligator was my second.
So you had the calamari, you had the fried alligator, you've had 2 margaritas at this point, and now you've got a plate of salmon. Do you have an itemized bill that the court can look at, ma'am, and see? And while you are doing that, you know what they say about stories, there's 2 sides.
Yes, so I get there at 5:20, Your Honor, and I get a phone call from her at 5:25 saying she'll be a few minutes late. Interpreted few minutes as a few minutes. It was 45 minutes.
Right.
I ordered 1 margarita, and the waiter felt so bad for me, he slipped me another one at the happy hour price. She finally shows up at 6:15. I'm trying to keep it together. Well, she orders herself more than a drink. She orders a calamari as well.
When she orders the cocktail and the calamari together, I presume.
Yes. We said we were meeting for drinks specifically, and I just didn't think she was going to be ordering food. And I don't eat fried food like that either, Your Honor. Well, by the time the waiter brings over the food and the margarita, she is on her phone. She's posting, and she starts acting like I'm not even there. She doesn't even engage in the conversation, which calls into question everything else that came before. She ordered the salmon at the end. And so she orders the salmon and the other drink, and I'm just fed up. And I just decide I have to leave right now, else I'm gonna make a big mistake. I told her I was going to the restroom, and I beelined for my car, and I didn't look back. The next day, she did text me about this, and she said I was rude to fit her with the bill like that. Digitally, and I have that here for you as well.
I don't think I have to hear any more from either of you two. The court is ready to rule. In fact, the court is convinced, ma'am, that you operated in bad faith, that you wasted this man's time. So the court completely dismisses the plaintiff's claim of $218.69.
Congratulations, you played yourself.